In one of my previous videos, we've discussed 4 important features to have a good eye area. We've also talked about how eyebrows and eyelashes are critical to have a good eye area, and a lot of you guys are interested in it. So today we will learn everything there is to know about it. Starting off with eyebrows, it is first important to know why they are crucial both in terms of aesthetics and function. Evolutionary, eyebrows evolved to help protect eyes from sweat, rain, and debris. They also contribute to nonverbal communication by enhancing expressions such as surprise, anger, or confusion. Studies show that eyebrows are essential for facial recognition and individuality. People often struggle to recognize individuals with shaved eyebrows, or changing other facial features like, for example, with jawline filters, does not have the same effect in terms of recognition. Even subtle changes in eyebrow shape, thickness, or density can significantly alter one's overall appearance and the way others perceive them aesthetically, which will impact attractiveness a lot. Here's Justin Bieber and Harry Styles without eyebrows. Pretty massive difference if you ask me. In terms of the shape, they can have an impact in how they affect facial proportions. Straighter and lower set eyebrows are the most favorable for men. They create a more compact and assertive look around the eye area, which facially usually results in higher facial harmony and dimorphism. Rounder eyebrows can soften a face and may reduce perceived dimorphism. Eyebrow thickness contributes to a strong and protective appearance. However, eyebrows could be also excessively thick, throwing facial proportions off and looking unkempt. But this is typically very rare and not a problem to deal with. The outer length also has its importance. Eyebrows should extend at least to the outer corner of the eyelids. A slightly longer brow, extending toward the cheekbones or just beyond the outer eye corner, enhances horizontal proportion and contributes to the so-called hunter eyes look. The inner brow should align roughly with the nostril, nares, vertically. Excessive spacing between brows may give a more feminine or less defined appearance. Too little spacing can suggest poor grooming. In terms of eyebrow setness, it's common knowledge that low-set eyebrows create a compact, assertive look and are often perceived as more dimorphic. Although eyebrows that aren't completely low-set are not inherently unattractive, and many people with them can still look very appealing, they tend to reduce the compactness of the eye area by increasing its vertical height. As a result, they may not convey the same strong, dominant alpha or slayer aesthetic typically associated with lower-set eyebrows. Eyebrow tilt refers to the angle of the brow relative to the eye. Negative tilt can make the eye area look fatigued or submissive. Neutral or positive tilt is generally more desirable, balancing well with canthal tilt and overall facial harmony. The eyebrow density convey vitality and strength, whereas sparse brows often appear less attractive. Low density can be improved with medical or cosmetic interventions. So what can be done to improve eyebrows? Well, in most cases, the things that can be changed the most is the density and the thickness, and you can change this by simply applying minoxidil, topical, or oral. Oral is more effective, but it has the potential to have more side effects, but of course it's highly dependent on the dosage. I would combine this with microneedling, and if you want castor oil, I would stay away from lattice can cause periorbital changes that are sometimes long-lasting or even irreversible and non-reversible fat pads loss. The darkening of the eyelid skin is caused by the increased melanin production in the skin. This is usually reversible after stopping treatment, but in some cases residual pigmentation may persist. The fat pad loss is the most concerning and potentially irreversible side effect. It leads to deepening of the upper eyelid sulcus, causing the sunken eyes look, flattening of the lower eyelid fat pads, more visible blood vessels, and dark circle appearance. You can also go the cosmetic intervention route and just get an eyebrow transplant. This would be the fastest way. Changing the eyebrow setness is also possible, but it is a bigger challenge. So far, what seems to work is some sort of combination of procedures. The grooming. Once brows are thick and dense, shaping is key. Tweezing is preferred for precision. Blades should be avoided, especially on the outer brow to prevent over-thinning. Shaping tips. Remove stray hairs below the arch for a straighter look. Encourage growth in areas that can enhance a positive tilt. Ensure symmetry. A reversed mirror can help spot unevenness. Avoid over-grooming, which can feminize the face. If you want detailed guides such as this one for other areas of the face, consider joining my school community. For an affordable price, you can get a hold of a lot of information all organized in the same place. Dosages and other protocols are also given in there, and you can choose what do you want to learn as well as access to ask me whatever questions you may have via private message. That's it for today. Road to 1% signing out.